Can you predict the success of a mine, if it will hit its quarterly targets or if it will fail miserably? Whilst we all want to be optimists, it pays to be a realist, especially as an investor. I want to show you a simple 2x2 grid that will help you to quickly and easily categorize a mine site. All sites fall into one of four quadrants that determine how successful they'll be in both the long and the short term. To put this another way, these quadrants predict if mining leadership's expectations, their strategy, their missions, their big, hairy, audacious goals are likely to succeed. The four quadrants are defined by operational capability on the vertical axis and strategic ambition on the horizontal. Capability is a measure of operational maturity, and we measure it from innocence to excellence. Strategic ambition is just that. It's how far away from the target from where you are today. This creates four worlds. Underperformance. The targets are not ambitious and still the site struggles to deliver. This is a slow death for sites that are losing or have already lost their competitive edge. The future looks like care and maintenance if they aren't already there, or potentially the victim of a hostile takeover. Idle potential. The site is highly capable, but just isn't growing. I can think of no mining companies that are shooting the lights out operationally, yet resting on their laurels in terms of their ambition. The most famous example of a company in this quadrant is the film company Kodak. One of their engineers, Steve Sasson, invented the first digital camera in 1975. However, company leaders killed this filmless photography invention out of fear that it would cannibalize their existing film business. Rivals rushed to fill the void, and by 2007, the patent had expired. By 2012, Kodak had filed for bankruptcy. Outperformance. This is the holy grail for any site. The site has both big goals and the ability to deliver them. This is where operational alpha, the operational outperformance of the industry benchmark, is created. And we know that companies in this quadrant trade at a premium. In mining, they are exceedingly rare, which only increases their value. Missed guidance. This is the valley of death. Organizations are strategically ambitious, but lack the ability to execute on those ambitions. Their reach exceeds their grasp, and they do not provide the mandate for building the requisite capability. If they spend enough time here, they will eventually end up in the underperformance quadrant. Accenture research shows that 60% of mines reported results at or below the lower half of their guidance range. If you think about it, these are mines setting their own targets and missing them. And that's why almost all operational leaders find themselves in charge of a site in the missed guidance quadrant at some point in their career. The boardroom has set ambitious targets based on the potential of what's in the ground, but the site doesn't have the capability, the maturity to deliver without disrupting the day-to-day. So which quadrant are you in? Find out with our free assessment and let me know. Were you surprised by the results?